Indeed, I'm Jenny Day. Glad to have you with me on this busy breaking news day. Brandon will be in at 10. The nation's top story tonight, a murder conviction in a case that ignited the Black Lives Matter movement. A former Minneapolis police officer, Derek Chauvin, has been found guilty of killing George Floyd. Protests are underway in cities across the country. These are live pictures tonight from Minneapolis. Many are thankful justice was served, but say the work is just getting started. We will have more on this story in just 2 minutes. News 11 viewers, by the way, first learned about this verdict on our mobile app. You can pick and choose which stories you want to be notified of. But now we also want to get you caught up on what's happening closer to home. Tonight, the Arizona governor declaring a state of emergency on the southern border. The White House has declined to call it a crisis, despite Homeland Security saying we are on track for a 20-year high when it comes to apprehensions along the border. The Yuma sector alone sees up to 400 people try to cross the border illegally every single day. Governor Ducey said, quote, "The federal government won't act, but Arizona will." Now, he added that just last month alone, CBP apprehended more than 170,000 people. 19,000 were kids. That is a 4-time surplus from this time last year. The emergency declaration means the National Guard will be deployed to help support law enforcement efforts along the border. The state has invested $25 million to support their efforts. The governor will be in Yuma County tomorrow to see what's happening at the border for himself. Vice President Kamala Harris has a trip scheduled to Guatemala for next month. The Biden administration feels strongly about tackling the issue within the countries themselves. And tonight, Arizona Congresswoman Kirsten Sinema released a following statement saying, "I welcome the governor's action to provide logistical support to Arizona communities and look forward to hearing more about details about how the National Guard will assist. I will continue working closely with Arizona leaders and organizations to support our border communities, secure the border, prevent the spread of COVID-19, and treat all migrants and unaccompanied children fairly and humanely." Now, speaking of the soft-sided facilities at the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Station in Yuma are up and running now as of today. The facilities were built to help with the overflow of undocumented immigrants as agents